Welcome to the Designated Drinkers Podcast 2.0. Sit back and enjoy the ride.
So you can shut the fuck up, you punk ass bitch!
Watch your profanity.
All I want is a brick house with a porch that wraps around. All I want.
Bog. And then she smiles.
Do you want to
Wait,
take
do
the
that-
blanket off, or?
Do that one
Yeah.
more time.
She goes, my name's Peyton Lafferty, and I'm a bog.
That's hilarious. Hey guys, welcome to the Designated Drinkers Podcast. My name is Carlo, and I'm joined by two special guests, Jizzy Joe and the Pullout King,
Oh yeah.
and Tom.
Hey, thanks.
So how did the
Nobody cares
pullout?
about the.
How did the pullout king? Is it because of that whole episode where he was like, I'm
My pullout game strong.
yeah. Was that where that came from?
That's
yeah,
right.
pretty much. That's
Okay.
been the joke for the past like 50 some episodes.
He's the pullout king because he has a baby.
What's
only
what's,
one.
yeah.
Hey, remember you got to talk to the mic.
So what are your guys' names? You guys got to have names too.
I
Then.
don't have a name.
Can he be called Titty Twister Tom?
Why?
What the fuck?
Because it's got to be sexual.
Titty Twister Tom.
And it's gotta like have a rhyme to it. Like mine is Jizzy Joe, 69.
Oh, so when I was at Nick's house helping him out,
Hold on. Do you want to go into detail why you're Jizzy Joe 69?
we already went through it.
Let's do it. I need to hear this. We gots to know.
I feel like Joe
The
should explain it.
people want to know, Joe.
So I don't call myself Jizzy Joe. What happened was Tom has been doing this thing now. Is that me? Can you
What?
Can you
I
bring
lowered
me-
you.
bring me up a little bit? I like to hear myself.
Yeah,
my
but
It's gonna
the
be.
thing about me bringing you up is the fact that you're speaking lower,
Okay.
and the microphone's not gonna pick
Oh,
you.
okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was just fucking around.
So that's why I lowered you a little bit on the volume on your headset, so you
Okay.
know that it's not loud.
Oh, okay.
It's picking you up just fucking fine. Actually, I'm gonna turn this a little bit. Go ahead and talk again, Joe.
All right. So Jizzy Joe. So I'm Jizzy Joe. I use that as it's because like 2 episodes ago or whatever, Tom was like, "Oh, my name is Peyton Lafferty," and so like I had to put it on the podcast because it's like that's amazing, you know what I mean? And he's gonna laugh and it's gonna be amazing, and so to get that audio. Because we're not legit, we're getting up, we're moving on up, but we're not like tip top like top 5 podcasts yet. So we don't have like a soundboard where I can find that shit, cut it out, and get it real quick. So I had to like sign up for Pornhub because I couldn't just download the video. It was like, no, if you want to be dirty, then you gotta fully commit and you gotta have a name. So I was like, okay, well I just make a Pornhub account. This is gonna be kind of funny. Let me give myself a funny name. And I was
This
like,
is his reasoning for making a Pornhub account.
I'll do. But hey, man, I
made mine on Valentine's Day.
I modified mine. Did you like actually do stuff with it, or you just
No,
like, eh?
no, I was looking at all the good videos.
Okay, because when you make a this is for everybody who's like, I don't know if I should make a Pornhub account. So this is what happens.
Do it. This is a recommendation
Hey,
from Joe.
okay.
Make a Pornhub account.
Yes, it's amazing. So this is what
You
you're gonna
get good cooking advice too.
first. We did talk about what I'm gonna start doing is I'm gonna log into that account. I'm not gonna look at porn. I'm just gonna write random comments everywhere.
And plug the
We
podcast.
need to follow.
And plug
we
the
were
podcast.
talking about just plugging the podcast on Pornhub.
You know, people
Yeah.
do that, right? They
Really?
do that. Yes. Like, but sometimes when I'm bored, I'm like, let me just look at the comments and see what these fuckers put on. Because sometimes they just put like racist shit.
Bro, they're not fuckers.
That's true.
They're wankers.
But like, so I was, because they do that. They go, hey, this video was great, right? If you want to hear something amazing about like Civil War reenactments, you should check out my podcast.
No fucking way. That's
They do that.
amazing.
They do that. They do it. Yes.
mean-
Let's do it.
So we're doing it, and
We're gonna get a bunch of trolls, but fuck it.
fuck it.
Dude, everybody's going to
Just
listen
like they're
to
not fucking.
Hell yeah.
Everybody's going to listen to this podcast and be like, hey, I found this podcast on Pornhub. You guys should go check it out.
If you find our
Yeah.
podcast on Pornhub, fucking sock it to you, bro. Good job.
Yeah.
Anytime, if you guys follow us on Facebook through Pornhub, you have to hashtag. You gotta do like a hashtag,
Pornhub comments.
Yeah.
No. You gotta do hashtag JizzyJoe69
Yes.
sent me here.
Yes.
Hashtag Jizzy Joe's the best. Dude, wouldn't it be
Now,
funny?
is that Jizzy JIZZ?
Yeah.
Okay, good to
Dude,
know.
wouldn't it be funny as shit if all of a sudden he starts posting it in the Pornhub comments, and then the next thing you know, we just have like a shit ton of followers?
We get a
That would
huge
be
boost.
That would be
Hilarious.
amazing as all hell.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. So I
It's
happened
kind
to
of a
see
good idea.
porn.
What?
I happen to see an
Porno?
adult film
It's called porn.
and a documentary, as some might say.
Yeah,
Okay.
documentaries are great.
Anyways, I looked at the comments, and the creator of that specific documentary went, "Follow me on YouTube." And I make gaming videos, and I clicked it, and I started watching all their shit. I was like, they're pretty funny, but also
way.
they do porn. Yeah,
The
dude,
fuck
it's
out
fucking
of here.
hilarious.
That's
Well,
amazing.
You know what I found out? I guess that Pornhub has a podcast. But
No fucking
way.
way.
no, dude, like it's you guys know who Asa
Hell yeah.
Asa
Asakira.
Kuri's?
It's Asakira.
Okay, well
Okay, we'll go
sorry.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry. You're talking to a professional. His
Dude,
name is Jizzy Joe.
you
Get
know
that
what?
shit right.
Joe, you just proved my point that you didn't create that account just to get that video.
No, hell no, bro. I'm gonna look up so much porn now. Like I edited because they were like, "What do you like?" Oh, okay. So let me give
hold
you.
on,
Okay,
hold
Let
on.
him finish the
Whoa.
story. Let him finish the story.
Okay, go ahead.
So when you make a Pornhub account, like they first ask you, "What do you want? Do you want just a free one or do you want a subscription?" I'm like, "I don't want to pay for that. That's too much money." So I was like, "I'm not gonna pay for that shit." So then after you say, "Oh, I want this type of profile," then you have to make your account. And I was like, "Well, of course you gotta be, you gotta do something porn related." So I was like, "Jizzy Joe," because my name is Joe.
Tilt
69.
Tilt your mic up a little.
All right, so like, so then this is what happens. You make your account, you make your password, you make your, use your email, and then they give you like, it's basically you make your account how you want it. So they'll be like, well, what kind of things do you like? Do you like hardcore porn? Do you like white girls? Do you like Asian? Do you like Japanese? And I'm like, yes. Oh shit.
He just clicks yes on every single
I
thing.
pretty much did, except the nasty stuff, because
Do
they
you
have
like-
nasty stuff.
Do you like
They
midget
got
porn?
nasty stuff?
Yes.
What's the nasty
Yes.
stuff?
So they'll do,
Elaborate.
So
please.
hold up. The nasty stuff as defined by Joe.
So piss porn, fisting, that nasty ass shit, taking shits.
What, you don't like two girls in one cup?
Hell no. Gay porn. I'm not gonna watch gay porn. They have like they specify if you want to watch cartoon porn or hentai, and I was like,
What's
no.
the difference between cartoon porn and hentai?
Hentai is only Asian
Anime, pretty
anime
much.
type
Right,
stuff,
but-
And
but
cartoon
cartoon
is
is like Teen Titans.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay.
That's kind of fucked up. Like, what if they have Looney Tunes? Like,
They do.
definitely
I'm pretty sure
They have
do.
what
everything.
the fuck?
Yes.
Somebody should hop on Pornhub real fast.
No.
You know what's funny? Is if you do see, like, now that I say Teen Titans, so like it's funny because like what some sickos do sometimes is they'll take
some sickos.
Yeah, like, but they're geniuses because I fucking love that shit. Oh my god. Anyways, like I remember when I was younger, because you're a little younger and you know.
You look up everything that you like.
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest. I when I was younger. They had like a Teen Titans one, and I was like, oh, well, I like Raven, so let me get my dick wet.
Right.
So
When
like,
she gets, never mind.
have you seen it?
You probably
You
will.
have seen
Yeah,
it.
I've probably
It's the
seen
one
it
with
too.
Slade.
This is
Yeah.
why we're friends.
And it's like all they did is like they took like parts where she was going like no, and then like whoever made it like edited her body so you could see like her titties.
Oh my god.
They just like replay the same stuff over again.
Yeah, they do that for a lot of different
It's
cartoons.
so funny. They did it for Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
No fucking way.
What?
You guys remember the cheese?
Yeah.
No, it's blue.
Blue?
There's a
Joe, you're getting off track. You got to finish your story.
Yeah, finish your fucking story.
okay. No, but let me tell it first. The
Okay.
blue one. So the blue one is funny.
We okay. Go ahead.
The blue one is where like the redheaded character. What's her name? The
Frankie?
They have it's her and blue and.
Joe, you're spitting all over that pop filter.
Oh, I'm
Well,
sorry.
that's the whole point of the pop filter as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's Joe's pop filter for
It's
now.
like
Jesus
yeah,
Christ,
you
that
can
was
write-
mine. I had that shit all perfect, and he sat down and fucked it up.
I'll get a fucking label maker and I'll just go Joe's.
How do you already see the spit?
Because I could see the debris from the angle.
Hey man, what are you gonna do, man? Anyways, but like what happens is like I guess it's like they it's funny because they try to like add a story to it. So it's something like, oh, I want to get relaxed, and then Blue's like, well, I can get you relaxed. It's like, no, you can't. And then it just cuts to him having 2 penises.
What the fuck?
Wow.
You know, speaking of
Wow.
Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends,
Yeah.
I was
God damn it. Okay, hold on.
what the fuck? You're not moderating.
No, so he didn't finish the story, and you cut me off about the Pornhub podcast. Like,
Okay, I'll finish it.
thank you, because
So-
I want to finish the thing about the Pornhub podcast.
So they ask you categories, then they ask you like at porn actresses, and then after that they ask you like subscriptions, like what do you want to subscribe to and shit. And then you do all your shit, and bam, boom, bang, boom, you can watch porn now, and your name is Juicy Joe 69.
You know how else you could watch
That was
porn?
anticlimactic.
By just looking it up and then going on Pornhub. You don't have to make an account.
You know, also you did all that work, but
And
you
you
could have
coulda just
just
recorded
you had the blue snowball to record. You could have just played it and recorded it in Audacity.
He wanted an account. I
Okay.
can't blame the guy. I
So-
got an account too.
So,
No, but see, I didn't do that. I didn't do that because, like I said, it would have been low quality. It wouldn't have been good quality.
The snowball's pretty good.
Nah, man. Go.
Just wanted
I don't
to
give a
fucking
shit.
make
Whatever.
an
Now I
account.
can.
He
Now when
wanted
I
an account.
now when I watch Miss Banana,
There you
I'm
go.
already subscribed to her. It doesn't matter.
Pornhub Premium. There
Have
we
you
go.
guys seen Miss Banana, by the way?
no,
What the
I
fuck
don't
is
even know
that?
what you're talking
Dude,
about.
Miss Banana. Woo. Okay, so Pornhub, they have they have amateurs doing
back
porn, right? They have the amateurs doing porn, right?
Right.
Like it's people who have their accounts and shit. And so Miss Banana is this like pretty sexy blonde-haired chick who like lives with her boyfriend, and then so like they do videos, and she's like so good at sucking penis. Ooh. And she's nerdy, so she does like nerdy things. She'll be like, "Schoolgirl got out early," or
Is she really
or-
nerdy, or,
or-
is she just acting like that?
maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
Has this
like
turned into Joe's porn corner?
Pretty
Oh,
much.
that's amazing. Like there's one she's like where it's like so like it's written in
Joe,
the
you
first
have a
person of her boyfriend, and it's like try to play Overwatch, but she wasn't having it.
You have so much fucking porn time under your belt.
Okay, so
that can technically be interpreted in 2 ways too.
so anyways, like I was saying, the Pornhub podcast is obviously it's Asa.
Do you think
Whatever.
That, do you think that they,
Asakira
do you think that they give
Asakira.
away
or Kura, whatever you want to say.
No,
We'll go with Kira.
Akira.
Do you think that they give away free Pornhub premium accounts if you listen to it sometimes?
No.
I bet you they fucking do.
probably do.
I don't think that it's actually run by Pornhub. I think that it's a thing that she started, and
Oh.
she's a major part with Pornhub, so she named it that. But like, it's weird because you would think
This
Pornhub.
podcast is brought to you by
Well,
Pornhub.
you would think that it would just be like a bunch of porn talk, but like, dude, they hardly talk about porn at all. It's just her talking
It's
to
their
other
fucking
people.
every day, dude. Why would they want to talk about it all the time?
Right?
I mean, like, she talks to other porn stars and stuff. I've listened to a couple episodes. Like, it's actually a pretty decent podcast.
No lie, no lie. Before you
That
continue,
and she's hot as shit.
when
so.
you first went to that podcast, were you like, you know what? Let's see what she talks about. Were you like, hey, why did you decide to go and check that podcast out?
because I was sitting there thinking, I'm like,
Because you thought she was gonna tell you about her sex capades, weren't you?
no, I honestly,
Yeah, it was.
I honestly thought, I'm like, what the hell can Pornhub actually have a podcast about besides
Yeah.
porn?
Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, like I was saying with the Pornhub podcast, I was kind of surprised because I thought that it was just going to be all about porn. But it's really, like, they actually talk about some fucking serious topics that I didn't think that they were going to.
Because porn stars are because they're women and they're human beings. God, Tom, they're not just pieces of meat. that
Porn
you
stars are
pretend
usually
to
interesting
fuck.
women. They're usually interesting.
Yeah, no,
and they're usually a lot smarter than you think they'd be.
Except when they're not.
She's actually like the.
It doesn't help that you laugh
Yeah.
and then after you laugh, you turn away from the mic and you're like, ha ha ha.
But
It's in the moment.
but with-
I'll get the hang of it.
you will. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, you're
with Asa though, like I was actually really surprised. How, like she's actually really smart. Just like the way that she speaks and stuff, it actually kind of surprised me.
Have you ever seen any of her porn? Or do
Did
you
you
know
really
she
just
is?
ask me that?
I just want to know.
Yes, I've seen a lot of her porn.
So-
So
okay?
that's why you got to just.
So speaking of
I want to know what she's into.
a Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends,
Uh-huh.
which has nothing to do with porn.
Yes, you want to get off that topic?
No, I mean
Okay.
I don't give a shit about it. Either
Is she
way.
your
Yeah,
favorite?
Carlo, is it
Is-
making you uncomfortable?
No,
He
I
had
feel
the hots for Frankie. That's what it was.
Do you want to know also Kira's Japanese? She's Japanese, Carlo.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's also half Filipino, I think.
Yeah.
As I was fucking trying to say, I was at jujitsu,
She's got some
minding my own
titties.
fucking business, and these three kids, they're sitting around talking about video games.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, "What video games are you guys talking about?" And they're like, a game." I'm like, "The fuck?" I was like, "What game?" I was just asking. I don't
Let
give
me
a shit
guess.
now that you said that.
Fortnite?
And one of them was like, "Oh, Fortnite." I was like, "Oh, fucking gay, dude. You guys are lame as hell." And they're like, "What? No, Fortnite's cool." And then the other guy's like, "Yeah, wait, you play video games?" I'm like, "Yeah, I play video games." And then one of them was like, "Yeah, man, Carlo's really cool, even though he's like 30." And I was like,
Damn.
I was like, "What did you just say to me?"
He called you out.
I was like,
fool.
"I'm not fucking 30." He's like, "Oh, how old are you?" I'm like, "I'm 24, bro. Like, what the fuck?" So I proceeded to just begin making fun of them. I was like, if I wanted to play Minecraft, I'd play Minecraft. But also, I'm not a 9-year-old, so I don't play Minecraft. I play Call of Duty like an adult.
So basically,
And then they're like, "Yeah, man, do you like PUBG?" I was like, "PUBG is fucking lame too." I was like, if I wanted to play like I was in the 2000s, I'd go back to the 2000s.
I don't know. I don't really think PUBG's all that lame.
then
Oh,
you're
Yeah,
gay.
PUBG's are. Yeah,
I mean,
PUBG's alright.
okay, PUBG is just an unfinished game on the same map.
Yeah.
They
Oh,
added
no.
a new map. Just in
Oh
case you want to
man,
know.
thank
Oh,
God they added one new map
they
for
added a new map.
$35.
Oh,
$35?
that
Yeah,
game's $30.
hey, since we're talking about games, we should bring up State of Decay 2.
Oh, sure. I
you
have
guys
not.
played it already?
We want to get it. We're
It's
probably
not
gonna
out
get
yet.
it.
I'll get it.
We're gonna make Angelo get it, and we're not gonna play with you.
It's fine with me.
I'm fucking with you.
Then I shouldn't get it.
No, you
Strictly-
should definitely. We've been waiting for you for so fucking long to get Call of Duty. Don't be a whore.
Dude,
Yeah.
Call of Duty's $100, but I'll get it.
Why is
Hun-
Call of Duty $100?
What the
Because
fuck?
you guys get them. You guys tell me to get the season pass.
I mean,
You can
it's
just
optional.
get the game, and then
Yeah.
we'll still play with you.
But I won't have all the cool shit.
We don't even play on the new maps, bro.
we
I
we
mean,
barely
besides
we-
1944.
and shipment. Besides
I
shipment.
think is just pretty. I think 44 is free.
no,
it's
that's part of
it's
the
part
DLC.
of the DLC.
Well, I'm pretty sure you could piggyback off of it because when I had Karen,
You could definitely just spend $15.
15.
Yeah, you can just get the maps we're playing.
Yeah, you don't have to get the season pass. The season
No.
pass is just for all the DLC.
Yeah, but if I see, this is the thing though. If I don't get the season pass, then eventually what's gonna happen is more shit's gonna come out, and then I'm gonna have to buy the season pass.
But that's gonna be like 6 months from now.
All right. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna.
Or you
drop
could just buy the fucking season pass.
I'm
Who
gonna.
gives a shit?
I want motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm gonna waste $100, but it's gonna take a
You're
minute.
gonna waste, dude. If you don't want to play the game, you don't gotta play the game.
Guys, for real, I gotta be honest with you. I just don't like Call of Duty, and I don't want to play this game.
So then don't-
you know
So
what?
then
Wait,
don't
wait.
fucking get it.
I think what's wrong, what's happening right now? He's pussing out about it. He's afraid to get his ass whooped.
His
We
What?
also last episode we talked about how much Darren jacks himself off while he plays Call of Duty.
Yeah, dude. You know what's funny? So on the Ling Long Ping Pong limit, it's like that dick messenger. You put like you're like, this is how a 29 and 1
27.
looks, 27. Oh,
See,
so it
just
was,
like that.
Get the
so
fuck
it was
outta
it
here.
was less. Let's not bragging. It's worse.
No, because he wants the exact score out there. That's
Okay,
the thing.
it doesn't
27
matter.
and 1.
It doesn't matter.
If
Okay.
any teams are recruiting,
No.
Darren's looking for a sponsorship.
But I wanted to. What I wanted to was like, hey, motherfucker, this isn't Call of Duty. This is Ling Long Ping Pong. Let me suck that dick. So if you're not gonna talk about
if you're not gonna talk about Chinese food, you better get the fuck out.
the fuck out of here. We don't want to hear about
So-
Call of Duty.
No, but I brought up the fact that State of Decay 2 is going to be coming out, and I was watching quite a few videos on it yesterday. It looks pretty sweet.
For our audience members, State of Decay is an open. It's open world, right?
It's
I'm pretty
it's
sure.
basically it's a
7 Days to
open.
Die.
No, it's an open
was gonna say
world role playing survival zombie game.
Oh, you know what? There's a game out there like that. It's called 7
7
Days to Die.
And we have it.
Yes.
Wouldn't it be kind of like Skyrim, just zombified?
I don't think so.
No, because you can play with people.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. Is you can actually play as a group of up to 4 people online as a group and survive.
So do you play? Can you play like as one player?
Yes.
And there's a story mode.
You can also
Yes.
do couch co-op.
Like 2 people in the same
Yeah,
room?
2 people.
Yeah.
No, 4 people in the same room,
Oh,
Up to
shit.
4.
which
yeah.
is really fucking nice. I hate. Can we talk about for a second the fact?
That's part of the reason why
Yeah.
I liked it.
Can we talk about the fact that video games have given up on people being together on the same couch,
Yeah, that's why.
on the same place?
Well, that's because but that happens with everything, dude. Like, look at fast food now. Fast food has apps where you don't even have to go to the fucking place anymore. You just tell someone to buy it for you and then bring it.
I mean, it's kind of nice to do that, though.
I'm not talking shit about anybody who does that. I'm just saying like that's. I'm just saying like that's what everything gets easier. You know what I mean? And having people over to play a game isn't easy anymore.
Yeah, but sometimes is that?
It's nice.
Sometimes I feel like that could be a bad thing too, though, because
it is.
It's gotten to the point where like, even to play video games, like before, I remember I would tell my parents, I'm like, hey, I'm going over so and so's house to play video games, and like, God, why don't you guys just go outside and do something? And now it's like, hey,
I'm not even gonna go over to their house. I'm just gonna go upstairs and play video games with them.
I'm
only multiplayer games, really.
Dude, I remember when I was still living at home, there were a couple times where I hopped online with Darian, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go play video games with Darian, and they're like, okay, what time do you think you'll be home? I'm like, no, I'm gonna go hop online, and they're like, you're not even going to his house? I'm like,
right. Well, actually, Mom, I can't go to his house, or we're not gonna be able to play together.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, everything's online now, so like, you even if you wanted to, and you have a friend over, that's the one thing that I do like about Call of Duty with what they did. Is how you could play online.
Yeah,
together.
you can at least play with two people together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that is nice.
But it's just like it's kind of gotten to the point where I wish that they'd bring back some.
Because the only games that really do it now is that State of Decay game, Gears of War.
Barely any games do it, and some platformers do it,
Well,
and just like sports games.
Yeah.
Well, you know what's the crazy thing is like the one like brand that has that market and they don't even do anything about it anymore is Nintendo.
Yep.
Like they'll have 2-player things for like games, but then it's like annoying, really dumb shit. Like because Carlos playing Space Odyssey, Mario Odyssey, and like the 2 players, like one of you guys is Mario, but the other one is a hat, and it's like
which actually it breaks the game.
It does.
I've seen people play Mario Odyssey as 2-player, and essentially you have full control of the hat, so you can do some crazy shit. Yeah, dude. So like you move away from Mario, and then like you can fight a boss and just keep hitting him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so like the moment they start doing like an action, like you hit them.
He's like, nope.
Yeah, like they'll throw their hat at you, and you have to, as Mario, you have to dodge it.
Yeah.
And the hat doesn't get hurt at all. So like you you throw the hat, and then your friends, like spinning around you in a circle, and then when like the bad guy's hat comes at you, you just punt it away. Like it's fucking it's game breaking, really.
But
Nintendo loves to do that with the games, though.
Well, but at the same point, if Nintendo would market more towards the fact of multiplayer,
I don't know about that, but they are, dude. They have hundreds of fucking games now on the Switch. It is actually kind of relieving to me because it's a relief.
How many of them are
Not
good
relieving.
games?
A bunch. Like
Really?
there's a bunch of games on Nintendo right now on the Switch right now, indie games that are really good. It's actually becoming the place for indie creators to put their games in at the moment.
Just for our friend Michael, who has been on the podcast and likes Nintendo a lot and masturbates to it constantly.
And
We're basically giving him porn right now. He's like, oh yeah.
And
The only thing he's missing right now is your eye.
Joe, oh my God,
weak. You're trying to make fun of my eye because it's the best joke you can make.
and Joe didn't say
laugh.
Joe didn't say your last name, Michael.
He did,
I did say his last name,
but we cut it out.
Proud of you.
It's so good. I love it.
It's that good.
No, but I do.
Hey, you know what? You should all get Switches, by the way.
I'm not buying a Switch.
No.
You should get a Switch later.
Yeah, you should get a Switch, Tom.
Not you. Not them. You. Nobody else is gonna get a fucking Switch.
Yeah, I'll get
they
a Switch.
shouldn't get a Switch.
I won't. I'll get a Switch, but I'm not gonna get a Switch just to play Pokemon.
You're gonna get a Switch because you want to play Smash Bros.
I want to get it. Yeah,
And Mario
Well, I
Odyssey.
mean, I don't need to buy that. I could just mooch off of you guys.
I
would only play Smash Brothers with you guys. You know
I
what
would
mean?
would buy a
Yeah, but
Switch
it's
when
Smash
it's like
Bros on the go.
I would buy a Switch when it's like $100. That's about it.
Switch is not gonna
Yeah.
go to $100.
That's exactly why I'll never have a Switch.
There you go.
It's okay.
Here's the fucking ad! Here it is!
Hey y'all, this is Matt Chase. Don't forget to check out my band Redneck Cadillac on YouTube. And we got our own Facebook page as well, plus Reverb Nation. And if you like, you can also check me out as well on my Matt Chase Facebook page. Send me a request. I'll definitely hit you up and get you in, and you can take a look at what I'm up to.
But let me go back to like 20 minutes ago when we were talking about Foster's Home for Imaginary.
Jesus Christ.
So
Oh my
no.
god.
Oh wait, no, I already said the fucking story about those kids
Yeah.
making fun of me
Yeah.
for not being for looking like an old fuck. Fuck
Did you guys have
Angelo.
did you guys have imaginary friends when you were growing up? Now that you brought that up.
I don't know. Did you have a pet rock faggot?
So wait, so
What?
I mean, that guy made an easy $1 million creating a pet rock.
Yeah.
so wait, so if they thought that you were like 30-some years old, how old did they think that Angela was?
Right.
Like
I said
60?
that. I said that, and they were like, I didn't ask them that specifically, but Diane was like, they must think I'm a fucking dinosaur then if they think you're 30 years
Wait,
old.
how old were these kids?
Like 14, 15.
Well, so
12.
they're shitheads that don't know anything.
Yeah,
that's
that's
basically
right.
what you're saying.
I mean, it should have been brought up the minute that he said that they play what's
Fortnite.
Fortnite. And that's
Yeah.
what Spencer plays that game.
I
Hey,
mean,
Spencer, shout out to you too.
I mean,
Shout out, homie.
I don't know, man. There's a lot of older people that play Fortnite. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Yo, I was
Yeah,
I was
no.
scrolling through Reddit the other day, and I realized how fucking fat Kanye got. You guys notice that?
You bitch.
What do you mean?
You bitch. I put that. I said, you bitch. You little bitch. You little grape
What are you talking about?
chewing, tampon eating.
With ketchup.
Anyways,
Pickle
way to
eat-
derange it. You guys notice that?
No, fuck you. I'll say it.
No,
hey,
I
did you
don't
guys
really
notice that Kanye got fat?
And that was gay, dude.
Yeah, your
mine
mom was gay. when
Mine
she came
was
out.
organic.
from
like
eat-
organic as shit.
Fuck you.
From eating too much of Kim's ass.
Oh, you bitches. I don't care. I don't care. Whatever. You always do that. You always steal my shit. You always steal my jokes.
Like Kanye steals Kim's shit when he eats her ass.
Ew, that's cool.
Bro, I was scrolling through
Did you know
through
that
Instagram.
Brian likes getting his
salad
I
tossed.
can't even fucking say it.
Oh, do you like getting your butt licked?
I said I had it done once, and these motherfuckers won't drop it.
We're never.
What, did you
gonna
like it?
drop
It was alright.
Okay. Like like you would do it again or no?
And then
That was really
hold
loud.
On, hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And then we were talking about broken dicks, and Carlos
Broken
like
dicks?
that's why you have a nurse, and Darian's like, why? So she can put her finger in your ass.
We're like,
we were like, what?
Yeah, man. Yeah, you got to get simulation somewhere.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I don't know why the fuck that.
What? What?
How about your cockhead?
No, you know that actually, apparently, I don't know this study, but I've heard from several women that like you get more stimulation from your butthole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's
Can you
because
tell us
there's a
from
bunch
experience?
of nerve endings in there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Unless you go to the doctor and then it
Did
just
you know
starts.
that? Did you know that the same material that your butthole's made out of is the same material that your lips are made out of?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you go in the mirror and you cover your whole face and then you just pucker up your lips, that's what your butthole looks like. And then if you really want to have some fun, you could chew a Snickers and then just spit it out.
So wait, so that episode of South Park was real, where he shits out of his mouth?
Probably. I wouldn't. I mean, hey,
Might as well been.
Oh my
South
god,
Park is ahead of the curve, baby.
dude. We
So-
Shit, wait.
we got so
So-
far off of
Yeah.
topic.
If
Can
Kanye,
you
if
can you check the things because this year's not.
the
Okay.
adapter that we're using is broken.
Oh,
one of
is
them.
it?
So
Yeah,
I have
he has
to
to
I have
send
to
it
you
back.
have to send it
Yeah,
back.
we
I have to
have.
call the company and shit.
I don't know.
But what was I gonna say? So if Kanye has a kid, another kid with
They
Kim,
have 3 right now.
do they
I-
really?
Yeah, I read that article.
Yeah. They're all
This kid did.
stupid ass
Are they gonna
names.
name it Twinkie West?
West.
I'm surprised that they just didn't name them after each direction.
Yeah, that's
Like-
what I'm saying.
Their first kid was North. I'm surprised that their second one wasn't South, or is it?
No, it's like northwest.
It's like Easton or something.
No, one's like
That's the name of Nick's kid,
Sir
by the
West?
way.
I think it's Sir or something like that.
Wouldn't it be funny if they were just like?
I don't know.
It's
Nor-
nothing. It's not like they're not correlated. in
Wouldn't-
any way.
Nothing good.
Wouldn't it be funny if they were like Northwest, Southwest, East West, West West, like just all four? You're like, who the fuck names their kid West West?
You know, I know somebody that named all their kids after the last name of presidents.
Are you?
It's actually not
Yeah, we
bad
know.
though. They're actually pretty okay names.
like Roosevelt.
The,
stuff
the
No,
like
kids
that.
aren't, but
the kids definitely aren't, but the names are not
they're
bad.
not bad.
Like what?
Madison
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
and Jackson.
okay.
I'm not actually giving you the names of these people.
No, that
Or like Carter, for example. Like those are names.
You know what that made me think of? I'm gonna be so racist. I don't give a shit.
Do
It'd
it.
be funny if
Oh my
like you had.
God.
It's not gonna be racist. I don't think it's gonna be racist. It'd be funny if you named your kids after dead, like black activists. So like Martin, Malcolm, Day Jr. Is that what
Yeah.
you were gonna say?
Exactly.
What else? What other ones? Who's the guy? Who's the guy from
Malcolm?
Africa? No, not Malcolm. Not Malcolm.
It's Bono.
Bono. No, it's not Bono.
Nelson.
Nelson. Stuff like
Nelson
that.
Mandela.
Yeah, like Nelson Mandela.
How would that
Martin
be
Luther
funny?
King.
yeah. Why would that
I
be
didn't
funny?
say it was
Those are
funny.
like those
You
are
Did I
like
say it was funny?
That's some
Yeah.
weak shit right
Yeah,
there.
whatever. You know what is funny?
those are like
Remember the
normal
story?
names. God damn it, Joe! You got to stop talking over people.
You do.
You have to start talking.
That's what the headphones are for. See, I'm gonna turn you up a little louder so you can
Curly
hear
headed
everyone.
fuck.
What were you gonna say, Tom? Because you have to talk. God, the fucking star of the show.
I just said that they were normal names. That's all that I said.
I mean, did you?
Fuck you, Joe. You take my line at the end. You can go fuck yourself. How about that?
Okay.
Have a nice night.
Anyways,
I'm out. Peace.
so
No, but I was gonna say, you know that when we were testing out the microphones, I was telling you like that thing that I was talking about.
what thing?
The so you know if for all you people out there, if you don't know the writer of Get Out, I was telling Carlos like it'd be funny.
Jordan Peele.
It'd be funny if Jordan Peele had enough money, and then you know how they do those like you know how
I do remember what we're talking about now. Yes, go on.
do you guys know those like I don't know what if they're amusement parks or programs where like you go to these places and like you reenact
Like Renaissance fairs.
yeah like a Renaissance fair or
Like reenactments. and
yeah,
shit.
like, and you can do different ones. Like, you can do like if you were Jedi's or shit like that, right? I thought it'd be funny if he bought like a big piece of land and named it Plantation Park,
Oh my
and then he did reenactments. He did like slave reenactments, but the black people aren't slaves; it's the white people. So
Oh
it's
my
like it's
God.
role
You flip it.
reversal. It's a role reversal. So think about like a black family is like sipping like iced tea on a pork bench, where I mean on a porch, where like all these white people are like like picking cotton and shit.
And you might ask yourself, who in the right mind would go and work as a slave as a white person? White guilt.
White guilt.
No.
I also thought it'd be funny if like if they find out you're racist, you have to attend these things,
like in court.
and then let the black people know, hey, these guys are racist, and they're like, we're getting paid today, baby.
Bro, oh dude, that just reminded me. Did you know that in Painesville there is a judge that gives out it's like it's not like a jury, like if you like petty theft and like it's
Why are
not
you
like,
rubbing my back?
sorry, bud. I just like rubbing your back.
Yeah, come on, Carlos.
Okay,
Stop.
go
Yeah.
on.
Anyways, so like petty theft and shit like that, like those kind of crimes, they're not like
Yeah.
like they can be felonies, but they're not like too bad.
Mm-hmm.
So this judge, instead of handing out prison sentences, which he does offer,
Mm-hmm.
he also has something equivalent. So, for example, this girl, she tried to ditch out on her car, like her Uber drive. So what she did is, she in the middle of her Uber drive, she canceled it, and then got out of the car and ran away. Yeah,
Wow.
right. So instead of this guy, pressed charges and stuff like that against her because it was 30 miles that he drove her. So what the judge was like, all right, so this is the thing. I can either send you to jail for 3 months, felony, or we can prop it down to a misdemeanor and you can walk 30 miles.
Wait. Why was that a felony?
Oh, you skipped out on paying a guy money.
Yeah.
It's theft.
I mean, technically, isn't that like a fault with the Uber app? The fact that you could cancel at the middle of the ride?
You can always cancel in the middle of a ride.
Yeah, but that's
If
what
you
I'm
have
saying.
like issues, if your driver like she skipped out on paying money. is
It's
what
all
she
about
did.
intent. Like,
Yeah,
It might not have been an
but-
Uber. It might this was from like
Well-
a year or two ago, so it might have been a taxi.
Well, no, but hold on. With that, just saying, how would you be able to prove that she was just trying not to pay?
Because she got out of the car and ran away.
How do you know that she didn't feel uncomfortable?
She probably
drove-
had a camera.
oh shit.
Either way, she was guilty in this situation because there was enough evidence in there for her to be tried.
I guess I just don't understand how it's a felony.
I'm sure, like, a lot of people
It's
have
theft.
GoPros in
It's
their car
theft.
and they can record.
So, I mean, I can look it up again. Like, I'm giving you from fucking this shit. Like, fuck off, okay? Anyways, there was another case where this lady mistreated her dog and left him in essentially a house that was condemned for 10, 20 days or some shit like that. And they found the dog, and so this guy, he was like, all right, I can either like find you for this much and you can go to jail for a month, or you can go to a landfill for 3 days and clean up. So most people usually pick the
other option.
the other one. This lady pepper sprayed some guy, some person in like a Kentucky Fried Chicken or some shit like that. Yeah. And so he's like, so we can pepper spray you in the face, or you can go to jail, or you can do whatever.
Technically,
yeah.
assault.
I mean, technically, he couldn't pepper spray her by law, but they brought a guy with a
if
fake
they
pepper
agree
spray.
with it.
Well, no, it's still against the law. With a fake pepper spray bottle, and then pointed at her face, and she's like scared as fuck, and then they sprayed her. But there was an actual pepper spray, because then it becomes illegal because it's unjust punishment.
It's just a learning.
It's a learning experience. That's right.
In my opinion, I don't think it's really that unjust, though.
Yeah, I know.
Right. You pepper sprayed somebody because you were mad at them. Like, that's bullshit.
That is.
You know what should have happened though is he should have paid someone that doesn't have paid some random person like, hey, when she leaves the courtroom though, pepper spray the fuck out of her.
or like, okay, well, you're gonna get pepper sprayed, but you're not gonna know when it happens. And then just like 3 months down the road, some lady just walks up to this broad and just sprays her in the face, and she's like, ah!
My favorite one though was a guy stole from a porn shop. So he made him wear a chicken costume, and it held I won't ever steal from porn shops again or some shit like that, or I stole porn or something like that. It was fucking, and he was walking around wearing a chicken costume.
Why the chicken costume?
Because he's a chicken. Because instead of buying the porn, he just stole it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was thinking more choke the chicken.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah,
It
that
could be
was my
multiple
one. That was
things.
mine.
All right.
But I think it was because he stole it.
Yeah, that's probably it. Or the other one.
He could have. I don't know. He could have.
One of us is right, the other one's you.
Yeah. Oh, you fucking! I cannot believe you stole that from
I
me, you
did.
whore.
How do you like it?
I mean, but are you the first one to use that, or did you hear that from?
I heard it from Rob. I stole it from Rob. Yeah. I am what you call an
joke
uncultured
stealer?
swine, Darian.
Yeah,
I'm a Carlos Mencia. You're right.
You're uncultured swine.
You are. I gotta tell this story. So this is the
Carlos.
funniest. This is the funniest one of the times that
Whoa,
you've told.
okay.
You stole my jokes because I don't really care.
This
But
fucking bitch.
You
Can
steal
believe
them.
this
It's
shit?
funny. It's
I don't
funny.
steal your jokes.
Okay, well, this is a perfect example. So this is what happened. So it was during the Seville sale. We're walking.
I do that shit to Joe all the time.
We're walking, and I think he does it because I'm not. I like tell jokes. I'm what you call a writer. I'm not a performer.
That's what she said.
Okay, so so like I'm walking, and like I'm talking to Carlo, and I say something funny, and he's like, and then like 2 seconds later, he goes up to his fiance's cousin, tells the same fucking joke like in front of me, and I go, "You motherfucker!" And then like a part of me is like, "Bro, you need to let that motherfucker know that's your joke." I was like, "No." But he knew it too. I could feel it.
Well,
Joe does. Hold up. Let me defend myself. Joe does this thing where, let's say you guys are talking, and he'll see something really funny, and I'll be the only one that hears it. Yeah. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, at your mama's house," and I'd be like, "Huh, that's actually pretty good." And I'll let him know. I was like, "That's funny." And then I'll go up to people and be like, "Oh, at your mama's house," and I'll say it loud enough. They'll be like, "Oh shit, that's hilarious, good job!" And then people will high five me, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm the cool guy." And then Joe will be like right there, be like, "What the fuck is that?" Just don't. I just said it. It's like that
Key and Peele.
It's like that Key and Peele joke where a guy says it, where a guy essentially writes the joke, and then somebody else gets to meet the president because of it. It's fucking great.
Well, and the funny thing about that is even if you did go up and tell somebody, I just told him that, then you just look like an asshole.
You look like an asshole.
Nobody else would believe you either.
Because it's just like, it's one of those moments where you're like, I literally just told him that joke and then he stole it. And they're like, yeah,
okay.
I'm sure. That's fine. Funny joke though, Carlo.
Right.
Here's the fucking ad! Here it is!
Looking to expand your playlist? Well, Fat Lowell's Radio has got you covered.
Lose your religion with Reverend Jess and Deacon Sam over on the Church Absurd. Hear nerd culture get dissected on the Fickle Fanboy with RPM. Get drunk at the round table with the designated drinkers. Hear solid and interesting interviews on Unseriously Serious. Do you want to get involved? Send your rant over to the League of Infuriated Nerds. Also, check out the Fat Lils Radio Associated shows. Get your not safe for work talk radio fix on the Rob and Slim Show. Get some life advice from Jerry and Cal on From the Bottom. All of these shows and more await you at Fat Lils Radio. You can find us on SoundCloud, Facebook, Twitter, and various podcast apps, as well as our website, fatlilsradio.us. HTTP, not HTTPS. We hope you enjoy the smorgasbord of shows we have prepared for you. Fat Lils Radio, stuff full of entertainment.
That's funny, man. You a funny motherfucker.
But anyways,
Funny looking.
Oh shit.
okay, you guys just looking at me being weird.
Yep.
Fucking assholes.
Your nostril twitches sometimes.
Fuck.
I can twitch my nostrils. Is that not something you can do?
What is happening to
I
this
was
podcast
joking, but
right now?
okay.
I don't know.
We're testing out the sound bites.
I don't know.
Oh,
I
we've
guess.
already tested it though.
Do you guys have anything else you want to talk about? Where are we at right now?
We're at not even close.
That's a
what
good
she
time.
said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
Anyways,
Is it?
Anyways, yeah.
shit.
Shit.
Where are we at? Not even close. Oh shit. There you go.
Name your next sex tape.
Yeah. Wow.
You know what I've been getting into recently?
What are you getting into?
Gay porn.
I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos of people going to either jail or court. I think it really
Or being
motivates me.
travelers.
It really motivates me not to fucking be a piece of shit. Like,
You need motivation.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes, man, like sometimes I think to myself, I could probably steal that. But then I go to myself, do I want to go to jail? No, I don't. Do I want to lose everything that I worked for? No, I don't. So I don't
You'd
do it.
probably be a
You have a
first
different
offender,
mindset than
so
I do.
You'd probably get off.
Fuck that, dude.
Dude, there's
I'd rather be a no offender.
There's sometimes where like I'll watch one of those documentaries on Netflix about like the
Yeah.
Drugs Incorporated or whatever,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, man, these guys have all kinds of money and they like don't do anything, and I bust my ass all day and I barely have anything, and I'm just like, maybe I'll just become a drug dealer, and then I sit there and think about it for a second. I'm like, yeah, it's probably not a good idea.
Right.
I mean-
I wouldn't be good at hiding from the cops.
Well,
at
see, all you gotta do
I'm
is
a-
just sell some and get out. That's
I'm-
all you gotta do.
I'm a big 6'2" white man. Like,
Yeah.
well, maybe I would be good at hiding
Actually,
from
yeah,
the
you
cops.
just highlighted the best part.
I
Is
did-
you're white.
I was gonna say I'd be like the best drug dealer ever. Oh, he's not a dealer. He's white. Let him go.
Ashley always says that. She's like, I'd be the best drug dealer in the world. Nobody would ever fucking notice, and I wouldn't even do my own drugs.
Dude, and then she could call herself Snow White. Like, that could be her, like, drug name.
Oh,
my
shit.
God.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
But so I
And then her
watched.
seven doors, we could be her seven dwarves.
I watched the funniest shit that happens in court. Like
Yeah.
people going crazy, like when they get sentenced for doing something fucked up and they like start fainting and shit like that. And I'm like, yeah, you fucking deserve the bitch. Don't fucking like. Sometimes I feel bad though. Like there was this kid that like there was this. I'm not gonna go there. But there was this kid that he did something really shitty. But I saw his face and it looked very much like my brother. And I was like, oh, what the fuck, man? I feel so bad for this kid, even though he fucked up. But anyways, so what I was getting to is the fact that there's one video, and it always happens in the fucking Ohio. Like this fucking judge, Ohio, this fucking guy was representing himself, and
Oh, that's a bad idea.
yeah, he was dude. A lot of them do it. A lot of them do it. I don't know why, but he was
Because they
representing.
think they know better.
Yeah, he was representing
I
himself.
watched too many documentaries.
And he started asking questions to somebody, right? He was interrogating them. He was asking questions, and he's wearing his all white suit, right? And then he's talking, and then all of a sudden he's like, "And were you?" And then he puts his hand on the table, and then he's like, he looks like he's about to faint, and then he falls down on the ground like faints, and then like people come check on him, and then like they prop him up onto a chair, and they're all waiting, and they're like, "Sir, can you stand up now, please? We've had somebody check on you. You are not having a heart attack." And he's like, the entire time, this motherfucker's just like in this chair, like pretending to fucking like be dying or some shit like that with his eyes in the back of his head and shit. And like the judge is like, okay, we're about to start proceeding. So we're going to keep going without you if you don't come back to life. And then a cop goes up to him and then he puts like some smelling salts near his nose. Like, and this dude's like fucking laying down on a chair, essentially, like like pretending to be passed out. This cop puts some smelling salts in his nose, and the guy just all of a sudden comes back to life. He's like, and then he's like looking around, like, where am I? Where am I? And everyone was like, there's nothing wrong with you, dude.
You know
There's
what?
nothing-
You know.
in fucking Ohio. I'll have to show you guys the
You
video
know
'cause
what
it's
would have
fucking
made
great.
that way better if the cop would have, instead of smelling salts, he just walks up to him and he just farts in his face.
That would have been hilarious.
That's what happens when you cause a mistrial.
Did you just fart?
No, I
No.
did it with my mouth.
Oh, okay.
That sounded
Yeah.
real
Your
as
headphones
hell.
wouldn't have been able to pick it up.
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
if
no,
it
no,
was
no.
loud
That,
enough.
that wasn't. I thought that I heard him fart, and I'm like,
Yeah, no, we all
what
heard the
fuck?
fart noise.
Well, I wasn't looking at him, so I didn't see his mouth do it. And I'm like, this motherfucker better not have just
Right.
farted because I'm not dealing with that shit
No,
today.
you're fine, bro.
Not dealing with it. I love you, Joe.
You know, if I was the guy who fainted, though, I would have done this. I would have, like, as soon as I woke up, I would have just, like, started talking in a different language.
Language.
And I'm like, let me suck that dick.
Dude, you know what would be great is don't let them know that you know how to speak Spanish. And then, like, you're just speaking, and then all of a sudden you just randomly start speaking in Spanish, and you're like, what? I don't know how to speak Spanish. But you say it in Spanish.
yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck is happening? You just start, like, freaking out in the middle of the courtroom. You know what I did find out, though? I guess that if you start speaking another language, I believe that it's more common in women.
This is right here, by the way.
Oh god, this is.
I'm gonna pause it and we'll come back. Actually, I'm not gonna pause it because you guys can react to this.
God dang it.
I was going to say, I listen to podcasts all the time
Right.
where they just watch
Right.
videos. Oh, my God.
Wow, he actually made that pretty believable.
That cop wasn't buying it, though. He's like,
He was like, "Did this really just happen?"
Acts like he's sleeping.
Oh, my God.
And this is in Ohio.
What's the name of this video?
Guy fakes stroke in court.
I'm assuming he was obviously losing the case.
He's representing himself. Of course, he's losing the case.
I mean, Tupac Shakur's mom represented herself in one.
I'm sure she knew a little more about law than this guy.
He's still just laying there.
dude, his face is right where like buttholes are. I would have farted in that guy's face.
It's like asshole level.
Would that be so funny? Beef stew, motherfucker.
But that's essentially what, like, the whole video is this guy just laying there pretending that he's fucking
Oh my
he's fucking sleeping. By the way, I got a Chromecast, so once maybe I'll get a little TV. Fuck what Ashley says.
Dude, you know
I'll
what?
get a little TV up there and I'll plug it in and we'll plug it, like, we'll get like a strip behind there and we'll be able to, like, I'll be able to cash shit into the TV.
I think it'd be cool if you also got a TV, because now that we have these, we could literally like play video games here. And you know how we were talking about doing some YouTube videos with us doing some playing? We could do that with
Or
the
we could-
mics.
Or we could do it on the TV and just set up a table or some shit over there.
I mean,
Yeah, that too.
Which one do you think is easier for you?
That one over there.
You think so?
Because the thing that records would be over there
Well said.
next to the computer that would be doing the recording. Just saying.
We'd all need to sit around that table, though.
Yeah.
I completely forgot what I was saying since you played that video.
Oh, you were talking about how much dick you sucked the other day.
It was a lot.
Yeah,
How
that's
much?
about it.
I seen it.
I even bought knee pads.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you were telling me how you bought knee pads,
Yeah.
and then I said something about you sucking dick or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's-
you know,
that's
the usual
that's the
jokes.
extent of our jokes nowadays, though. Seriously.
His sucking dick.
Yeah.
That's how you could tell that we're just getting old. Like, we can't even come up with new jokes. We're just like, you suck dicks.
Haha, you suck a dick. Haha.
You suck a dick.
This is fucking bullshit, by the way.
Wait, does that make us getting old, or
think-
does that
I
make
think-
us like we're 12 again?
I don't know. I think after we record this, we need to, like, scrounge the internet, find some shit to talk about for the next episode. Just saying.
I think I need another Red Bull.
Really?
I don't know. I'm letting around.
You want some coffee?
I'll
Yeah, go make yourself some coffee,
Yeah.
bitch.
I was
Okay,
gonna say
damn.
I can agree. We should probably try and find some shit for the next
Yeah.
one because I mean
Yeah.
this is already what the third one today.
Yeah. Hold
Yeah.
on.
We're doing mass recording today. Here's an
Hey,
ad.
here's an ad.
Hey guys, Tom here from the Designated Drinkers. If you're looking to see a good music show, go out to Jackie's Sports Bar and Grill in Paynesville, 569 South State Road, April 28th, 8 to 12:30. Matt Chase and Redneck Cadillac will be out there. And so will we. Come on out and see us.
Yeah, essentially. Hey, that was a nice ad, right? They don't pay us. Except if it's Matt Chase.
How do you?
Then Matt Chase, you do pay us by music.
How do you? I know you told me.
6 friends in the fridge.
How do you guys? Because half of you guys listen to the podcast. How do you guys like the whole he's an ad. He's a.
So, my issue with,
I love it.
like, hey, and that's fucking fine.
Yeah.
The only problem with it is it's too fucking loud.
I edited it
because
last night.
yeah, because it's too loud. It fucking like
I was going to say, if you lower it a little
if you
bit, it would be...
if you lower it a lot.
I did. I lowered it a lot.
Yeah, and you don't have to do the whole fucking.
I edit it sometimes and make it shorter depending.
Yeah,
on
make
how,
it way
how I
shorter.
feel
Like,
about it.
here's a fucking ad if you want.
No,
but-
sometimes I do the whole thing. Sometimes you gotta spice it up a little bit. I'm a spicer.
You got to feel the moment.
Yeah.
I guess. How about we don't though?
What?
How about we just don't?
I think that
Well,
Carla
just-
just doesn't like it because it's
Oh,
him freaking out.
No, dude, I don't give a shit about
So,
that.
so speaking about games earlier, are you guys gonna get that Sea of Thieves game?
Dude, I really fucking want to because
I'm
I
not.
want to be a pirate. I want to be a pirate and then get some booty.
He wants to be a butt pirate.
No, probably not.
No. Okay.
My next game is gonna be God of War.
God of War.
Yeah.
Well, we're
the-
talking about Xbox
But
games.
bro, I mean, you're gonna get some booty and maybe you can put your tongue in it.
Oh my god.
Would you lick butthole? Did you lick asshole too that day?
No.
Oh, okay.
He did it before though. That's what he said.
Have you?
Yeah, I've done it
Yeah,
before.
fuck it. Listen, don't let them make fun of you. Fuck that shit. You know what? They've never put their tongue to a butthole yet because they're afraid to.
Oh no, we weren't making fun of him for eating ass. I mean, unless it
would
was.
you would you eat ass?
I mean, I guess if the moment was
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's what.
I'm not fist bumping
Come
you over
on.
ass. again.
I would
Yeah?
I would not eat ass.
No.
Dude, we would
It would
just
have
talk-
to be really
we would-
clean.
We would talk about it. We talked about it off podcast when we were sitting around, but there's this meme that is fucking perfect, and it essentially says,
Oh, the Tide Pod thing.
yeah. So it literally says, "We're millennials. Millennials don't eat Tide Pods. We eat ass."
It says something about the
It's
whatever.
like, millennials,
Generation
yeah,
X.
millennials don't eat Tide Pods. That's Generation X or whatever.
No, Generation X,
millennials.
yeah,
Millennials eat ass. That's what it
Yeah.
says.
Hell yeah, baby.
It's ass eating season, baby.
Right, I guess.
Kanye's a millennial.
Fuck Kanye, he's a twat.
You don't like
You
Kanye?
guys
No.
listen to any music or anything?
Dude, I've been getting heavy in the SoundCloud. Just listening to
Like SoundCloud rappers and shit like that.
rappers. I've started listening to this new genre called like future funk. So what it is like they'll take a lot of them take like old like anime music or like
Anime music?
Japanese music, and they'll put in like some sick ass beats and like edit it and like like DJ it up. I
So
like
is
a
it
lot.
is it no vocals?
No, it's vocals.
Hey, maybe put like a small snippet now.
Okay, here it is.
何よどうしたのアルテミスアルテミスみなこちゃんっていうかさどうぞね You took me by surprise I never knew that you'd be my guy When I was down you came around to lift me up Wipe away my frown Love is here to stay. I'm not worried, I'm the way. I found love, now I'm sure that we'll be happy.
All right.
That was
Dude.
pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Dude, I
Of
think
course you would.
lately I've been listening to a lot of older music.
Yeah.
And when I say older, I don't mean like 1990s. I mean like I've been listening to a lot of Frank Sinatra and stuff lately. I don't know why.
I have a playlist on Spotify called Back in High School. I'm ashamed of it, but it's just a bunch of songs that I remember from high school that are essentially there.
Well,
Did
and
you make it or did you?
I made it, yeah.
the main group that I've really been listening to a lot again lately is Guns N' Roses, and I don't know why.
You would listen to Guns N' Roses.
Dude, Angelo made fucking fun of me the other
That's not-
day
that's not a bad
because
thing.
somebody started saying the lyrics to "Sweet Child of Mine,"
Yeah.
and I just went, "Now I just want to watch Step Brothers," and they're like, "I can't." Angelo's like, "I cannot fucking believe you just said you want to watch Step Brothers because you heard "Sweet Child of Mine."
Listen, I'm pretty sure you listen to that podcast. The podcast. Don't give Carlos shit. All right. Step Brothers is an amazing movie.
Yes, it is.
And if you give anybody shit about Step Brothers,
You can lick that white shit.
you can lick that white shit. You got to give me a rock for that one. That was good.
That's definitely the name of the episode.
Yeah.
You've
Lick
come
that
up with
white
two
shit.
two names of the episodes.
Yeah, oh, the first episode has a different name now, by the way. It's 100 Loads.
Yeah, something like that. We actually say that's the name of the episode, by the way.
Yeah.
So this one is lick that white shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lick that white shit, homie. No, I don't know, man. I kind of go through phases with music, though.
Wow, 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 sweet child of
I know what you
mine.
mean. It happens
Should
like
be on the
is
radio.
it the same? Like is it where?
Oh,
Is it-
so you could turn me off?
Yeah.
Is it? God damn it! God damn it! Is it like where you listen to the like specific music and you go, I think I'm gonna start like getting, or is it like you just go, oh, I'm just gonna start listening?
Well,
to this.
see, I have a very, like, sporadic music taste, so, like, I listen to a little bit of everything.
You know what Angelo got me into? Me First and the Gimme Gimmes. They do covers. You should give them a
Oh,
listen.
okay.
You should give them a listen because it's very punk. Like it's very punk rock, but it's older songs.
What are the names?
Me First and the Gimme Gimmes.
But, like
They're
with,
really good.
Like, with me, my music varies from, like, the fucking 40s all the way up until current. So,
Yeah,
I
that's
just, like, every once in a while I'll get in a mood where I'm like, I want to listen to some old school rap, so, like, I'll listen to Biggie, Tupac, whatever, you know? Or I'll be like, I want to listen to some Frank Sinatra. Or I could listen to them simultaneously, one after
Right.
another. Like, I'm all over the place.
That's a good.
I've been because of Brandon. I've been listening to a lot of Samsa,
Yeah.
Atlas, and
Dude, he
Atwood.
got me hooked on that dude.
Fucking dude, he's so good, and
Yeah.
I'm so upset that he fucking quit making rap. That sucked.
I wanted to ask you guys, do they have a SoundCloud app?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I might have to download it because I want to listen to more of his music.
I mean,
'Cause he
all
only,
his shit's on Spotify.
well,
Most of his shit's on Spotify.
He only has like 10 songs on Spotify.
Oh, that's the only songs I listen to. But my only issue, I don't know. Okay, so I've also been listening to this this other rapper called Hobo Johnson, and
Never heard of these people.
yeah, they're newer, and this other Samson, for example, he's like very underground. But Hobo Johnson, like, I listen to his lyrics and I fucking definitely connect with it. But I realized today when I was listening to it, I was like, there's other rappers that are also very more lyrically. I don't want to say he's bad because I really like his music.
More lyrically capable.
Not even capable, but like I don't know. There's there's something about Hobo Johnson's like lyrics that I'm like, fuck yeah, that shit is deep as
Like
fuck.
he kind of gets to the point instead of being very like lyrical with it.
Yeah, there's some people. Yeah, there's some like Watsky. Have you heard Watsky? No. Watsky, he's fucking like his lyrics are good. Like they're really good, and they can to me sometimes they feel convoluted, like really long sentences that don't need to be there, but they can and they match, and everything is actually there for a reason. And
It's more
because of it.
cerebral.
Yeah, for Watsky, and his raps are good. It's kind of like it's talking rap. So the person is speaking, and there's a beat, and it matches, and it hits you right where it's supposed to.
Sense guy is kind of the same way in
Right.
some of his songs.
Right, yeah, and that's why I like Hobo Johnson, though. Like, his shit's weird and deep and all this other stuff, but at the same time, I'm like, I know that there's other rappers that some other people would say are better, but I like it. And I think, what are you guys' thoughts on people saying that the music you listen to is garbage?
It doesn't really bother me too much.
Like, the comment, for example, every single time, like, Hobo Johnson's coming up a lot on my Facebook. Maybe because I listen to it a lot or because he's getting more popular.
Yeah.
But, like, videos of him, like, rapping and shit like that, and look at the comments, and a lot of people are like, oh, he's not good, or, like, and other people are like, yeah, he's fucking amazing, but, like, some people are like, oh, there are other rappers that have done this before that are, like, 100 times better, and I'm like, this is what I like, though. Like, I don't see why you need to fucking put your two cents in about with the music I enjoy.
And
But that's the internet.
yeah, I was gonna say,
yeah, no,
we're-
totally. But
we're-
I'm trying to make conversation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going back to the same conversation about whatever you put out on the internet. You're
Well,
gonna
it's
get
gonna get
both
shit on.
negative and positive.
It's negative. It's the internet thing, but I think it's just that's what happens whenever you like get into any form of art, right? Like it's like last night when like Brandon was talking to us about books, and you started like he said that Ready Player One wasn't that good, and then we were like, what?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's you're gonna have your
The
own
book, not the movie. We haven't seen the movie.
The movie is gonna be trash either way. But
We should go watch it tomorrow.
we can go watch it tomorrow. Do you guys want to come?
know that tomorrow's Easter, right?
Well, we can do whatever we want on
Yeah.
Easter.
I mean, I'm gonna probably just like go to my family's shit and then come back and we can go see it.
No,
But,
I gotta go do shit with my family. on Eagles.
Possibly.
I
You're
think
good.
I think
Oh,
that's-
happy Easter, by the way.
yeah, happy.
Yeah,
is
happy,
this-
oh, is it?
Belated Easter by
Belated
like
Easter?
4 weeks.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! I
Sorry,
don't know.
guys.
fuck it.
I mean, if we go see Ready Player One, that might come up before anything else. If we do a review of the movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that. But like I was saying, like I really don't understand why people always got to be like, oh, you like this thing? That's so stupid. Like it's one thing if like I was like, hey, what do you think about this? And then you give me your opinion. But when you just see me listening to it or enjoying it, and then you got to go, oh, that sucks. I'm just kind of like, why you got to do that?
Well,
You got a small penis. That's what I think about you. Right?
I don't like it. Like I like to hear, like you said, feedback for it.
Yeah.
Like give a reason why you don't like it, so
Yeah.
you could like debate it or see on the other side of why you don't like it, and then be like, well, I just like it because it flows better.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't make sense.
Well, I know, like for me,
Yeah, and that's also something you're allowed to like. Like there are a lot of trash rappers out there, like fucking
Mumble rap.
The
yeah,
Migos?
the Migos, mumble rappers. They're not good. Their beats are nice.
Dude, you know what's funny?
If you put like
But-
Hobo Johnson Watsky behind those beats, I'm sure they can fucking make some like
What-
sweet fucking lyrics.
what I was gonna say is just as for instance, like I personally can't stand those rappers,
Yeah, no.
but
They're just garbage.
there are certain people that do like that, and
Right.
And they're
whatever,
just wrong.
dude. Well, no, but that's Carlo's point.
Right.
Like we shit on mumble rappers all the time, but certain people like mumble rappers. So I mean, you're kind of going back to, oh, hey, what you're listening to is garbage. You should listen to this, but that's what they like. So
Right.
I mean, it kind of goes both ways with that. I mean, mumble rappers are still garbage, though.
They're
So
What are your
fuck
thoughts,
Yeah.
Joe?
about mumble rappers?
No, anything we're talking about.
Yeah.
How about you, Darian?
It was a good
I already
mumble
put
rap.
my
Final
2
thoughts?
cents in.
I know, but you
Oh,
haven't found it. 'Cause
oh,
we're about to the end.
Oh yeah, just mumble rap. Mumble rap sucks. Yeah, just in general.
You know what I think it is I think mumble rap. It's just a lot of. I feel like right now we're in a place with rap where it's just a lot of like, hey, I can make sick ass beats, but I don't really know how to make a good.
But they don't.
thing for it.
They don't even make the beats though. Somebody else does that.
Somebody
Yeah.
there's
They
somebody
pay other
else
people
behind
to do
them
it.
that does the
That's
beats.
stupid.
They
That
just
sucks.
and then they just either mumble rap or just talk in a regular voice.
They literally just go.
But that's
all
you
they
know what
do.
though. But that's why you also get like actual serious rappers that then go, I can do the same shit, and then on their album they do it, and it's actually really good. Like,
Well,
had you
And
guys
then you
listened-
have people like Gambino that transcend all other rap.
Well, and that's the
He
one
really
thing.
does,
Like,
though.
he's pretty good.
like every once in a while, I'll like look up rappers like underground or whatever on YouTube
Right.
just to see what's out there. And like, there's a dude up in Flint, Michigan, who's like pretty legit. I think his name's Josh McKay or something. But I mean, he has some pretty good songs. The issue is sometimes he raps so fast that like it gets to the point where you're like, what the fuck is this dude saying?
Right.
Like,
Where did this whole thing come from? That like the faster you rap, the better you are. You guys
Eminem.
ever realize that?
Eminem.
Because there's that whole thing where like, oh, I'm faster than Eminem, or what the fuck do I care? If you
it
rap
started
fast?
with. I think it started with Eminem.
It
Yeah.
did because Eminem, I forgot how many words he can say in a minute or whatever. It's like super fucking high.
Right, and I mean he's good.
I mean, now
But-
he's
and then-
kind of turned to garbage. Like his new
Has
music.
he? I haven't heard any of his new shit.
I haven't really.
I mean, yeah.
Wait,
he's-
I've heard. It's with Ed Sheeran, isn't it?
Oh my
I-
god, did he do one with Ed Sheeran?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's in his like Metallica end phase.
Is
Kinda.
Eminem or is Eminem running out of money?
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
probably.
Probably.
He's only got one M now.
Don't get me wrong. I'll never hate on Eminem because I
Oh,
grew
yeah.
up with him.
Yeah,
like,
dude. Like
Never.
the dude is sick. He has mad skills, but it's just like, all right, dude. At some point, you got to be like, yeah, I made a lot of money.
I'm gonna call it.
I think I'm gonna
but
call it.
when is it time to stop doing what you love?
Well, he
That's
doesn't
true.
have to stop. He can just go in another direction. Like he went
Like,
for
which is what he's
rapping,
But
doing.
he
but
keeps-
he can go to like to producing or
Which is
anything
also
like that.
true, but if the man still wants to rap and
Like,
he
do what
has the
Dre did.
money and he has the ability to it, why the fuck would he
I just
not?
wish that he would
It
stop
might-
doing collaborations with like
He,
shitty.
he
Yeah.
does a lot of
I
collaborations.
mean, that's what most rappers do.
Yeah, but he does them with like some shitty people.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
What are you gonna do, man? He's trying to find that new person. The same thing happened with
might.
him, you know?
Right. That's
Dre
true.
found him, you know? He's like, hey,
Yeah.
Well, Dre was like, he literally put all his eggs in a basket with Eminem, so he.
I mean,
It
he made
lucked
it. He
out.
made the smart choice. He's like, wait, a white rapper? I'm gonna make so much money.
Yeah, take that, Weird Al.
Yeah, fuck you, Weird Al.
And I think with that, I want to say thank you for joining the Designated Drinkers podcast. My name is Carlo.
Tom.
Joe,
And Arian.
We are the Designated Drinkers.
keep on drinking.
Did
Okay,
you
bye
just
now.
take that from you?
I wasn't gonna say it because I knew that he was gonna say it. So fuck you, Joe.
So we're the Designated Drinkers.
Keep
not saying
on
it.
drinking.
Keep on drinking.
Keep
Okay, bye
on
now.
drinking.
Take
Bye
care,
now,
guys.
for real.
They'll get me through the evening now, baby, there's no doubt. You know they love to party, they want to twist and shout. I've got 6 friends in the fridge to help me out.
This has been a Fat Lowell's Radio production. To hear more shows like this, go to soundcloud.com/FatLowellsRadio.